Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George. And 20 Tide Pods for $1? That's a steal.
Where?
We're going to have to cut the middleman out. I'm here today with Adrian, Alfredo,
China.
and Adriana. How's it going, guys?
Hello, hello.
What's up?
It's been a while, dude.
Tomato sauce, bacon. Wrong list. Hold on. Sorry.
I was going to say, is that what you make? Is that
Your grocery list?
That's for drugs.
I don't have anything on my topics list, so
That's,
I have plenty. Don't worry.
Oh,
Just kidding. Don't trust me. No.
no,
stop.
please, because,
Oh my God, no.
I mean,
So what? Where did you get
dude,
TikTok?
20, yeah. Have you seen the videos of TikTok, the Chinese people?
That's all that's been on my feed.
Yes, it's
Like they just keep popping up.
not all over my feed, but I've seen a few. I've tried not to.
Are you going to cut out the middleman? Are you going to go straight to the source?
That's a lot of work, I feel, at least from
Probably
the way they've explained it. Somebody had said you have to change your VPN and you have to do this and
That's
that.
easy.
And I'm like,
To do what now?
To order off of TikTok?
To order
No,
from
to
China.
cut out the middleman. So
To
you
order straight
can.
from, you know, China's what they're doing, trying to beat Trump at his tariffs and stuff. So what they're doing is basically going to social media and telling the whole world, you know what, just buy from us.
secrets.
Don't buy from the
Like for
basically
like the
telling the secrets.
for example, the high
it's not a
end.
secret. You could have always done that.
This, yeah.
But I don't think people knew the full details, like fully behind the scene, and that's what they're providing more like in depth. Like, look, this is what, for example, a purse. The ones that I've seen are purses,
Louis Vuittons.
and even
You buy them for $500. We make them for
¿Cómo
$2.
se dice? Hair. It's
Hair
one
products?
starts with an H.
I want you to
Hermes?
say it. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I see
Hermes.
people being made fun of for the way they pronounce it all the time.
I think
so
it's hair.
just keep saying it wrong.
I don't know what you're saying.
Hermes, whatever. Esa marca, like they came out and they were like, this is how much the thread is, and this is how much the leather that they use is, and that glue that's on this. So technically,
Are
it's
you talking about the watch bands?
No,
Herms?
wait, I said purses. I literally said purses.
Oh.
She literally did.
But
she did.
literally.
Literally.
Yes, go on, and then so what are we doing? No, but what they're doing now is like the people on TikTok is like, oh, message me, I'll get you to an agent to be able to get you all the how to work. So now they're trying to help people to
Good for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude.
I mean, I feel like they're just fucking with Trump.
That's
yeah,
it.
that's
Somebody
what, which is working, I guess. I don't know.
talking
I
about
don't
the
care that
videos
they
of
care.
them exposing how much they cost to make the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there anybody in the States that actually thinks it costs even 50% of the money to make the
Dude,
shit
I
they
don't
pay?
think-
I don't know. I never.
You've never questioned it.
I was never under the impression that that's what it actually costs to make.
But there's a lot of people out there that don't question it, that don't really think about it.
You're right.
Yeah.
And there's people that are out there that are willing to pay whatever.
Well, yeah, because you're not going to go through the process of, making an account, talking.
No, I'm
learning
saying
how
but
to
even
pay.
in general, even
you
before
find
all
a fucking
this,
Louis Vuitton, what do they make? Purses?
Yes,
Purse.
purses,
Nike.
How
wallets.
much for how much?
500.
What are you gonna get, a wallet?
Okay,
Oh,
well,
sorry.
A Louis Vuitton
Okay,
is
1,000.
easily 25. Tampoco.
Can you just give me a number, goddammit?
2,500.
2,500.
Okay.
$2,500 per purse. A Louis Vuitton
$24.98.
purse. Is there anybody buying one of those purses that thinks it takes $1,000 to make that purse?
Of course.
Is there anybody doing it?
Is there anybody out there that think like people are acting shocked at what people, it's being revealed how much it costs to make a Louis
Yeah,
Vuitton
some
purse?
people.
I don't think that
How?
it's.
How are,
How are they stupid?
Just-
Hold on.
Stupid.
No, I
I didn't
don't.
say it.
I don't think that it is. People think that that's what it costs to make it. I think people are under the impression that the quality that you're getting is worth that much.
Which
Where
is not.
they're, I think people are under the impression that the quality of the actual material
Is a lot, yeah.
is what is like, oh yeah, it's from
It's
that
still
specific.
Like
But it
leather
doesn't, it
goods.
doesn't
Leather,
fucking
yeah.
matter though. Like there are differences in quality of products. There's some products that are cheaply made and they're less expensive. There are products that are made with better quality materials and they're more expensive. But even the best quality product.
Mhm.
You're telling me that there's people out there that actually think it's worth, like monetarily, it's worth that much to make that product,
I
or
think
even
so.
50%?
I think that people do think
No
that.
shit.
People here, I don't think people everywhere
What do you think about a watch?
more.
Like a good, $1,000 watch.
So we,
Rolex.
I was just
You
gonna
don't
say
get a
That's
Rolex
a-
for
that's a
$1,000.
cheap-ass watch.
That's a cheap watch.
that's a
We've talked
bootleg.
about this.
Oh, okay, but no, fine, whatever. We already talked about it.
I
No, like, okay, to answer your question, a watch. Remember the timepiece conversation?
Yes, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That's worth the money, right?
To me,
Uh-huh.
I will buy a $25,000 fucking Patek Philippe because I want that watch, not because I think it's worth that much.
Mm.
There's not a fucking watch in the world worth.
That's more,
So
I mean,
you
it's
don't
worth
think
$50 in materials. I mean, come on.
but you want it.
It's something I want. I appreciate the craftsmanship. Like, again, there's some stuff that's
Okay.
really well made, and I'm willing to pay for it if I had the money. I don't have the fucking money, so I'm not going to buy one.
how do
but
you feel
I
about
would.
Rolex?
I think it's.
I mean,
overrated.
at the end of the day, it's like art, right? You can put whatever,
exactly. You can.
whatever
Things are
price you
worth
want on
whatever
art.
people are willing to pay.
and if enough
True.
people pay that much money, then they don't have to go up or down. They
Right.
just keep it
Selling.
or really go up.
Okay.
But I mean, you can't really think it's worth that much. It's just silly,
I really want to like paint something and then try to sell it at a.
dude. People
But-
do it all the time.
I guess
know.
You gotta know how to paint.
I don't know.
You don't
Or
have to know
not.
how to paint.
You just have to look like. You know,
Well, didn't
Yeah.
you hear about the guy that
And you
he
have to have a good
sold
story.
a banana?
Yeah, that's
He sold a
was-
banana with duct tape on a
that
wall.
was deep.
That
Well, you just didn't understand.
that's a
the
great-
meaning
I
behind
didn't-
it.
Because you didn't
I
understand
didn't.
it doesn't
I'll-
mean.
You just don't understand art, dude.
I don't.
Yeah, you know.
I'm just telling you.
I don't.
Fuck, dude.
So I think that's part of the issue with like tariffs. Like, there's nobody in, I don't know, Vietnam or somewhere like that that's like, fuck, I want that Yeti, you know? like that's, we make it here. It's
Is
American
Stanley?
made.
Is it
we're-
Stanley?
And they're
Okay.
pissed off because people, are, what is it? The surplus or the deficit is not the same because they're not buying that shit. They don't need it. They can buy something
We
cheaper.
don't need it either.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. But we buy it.
Yeah.
And that's
No, I know
what's
exactly
that's
what
what's
you're saying.
that's
Yes.
what's keeping Yeti in business, right? Because we buy them.
Yeah.
And over there, they don't need it. They don't need a fucking F-250.
Most of the shit that
Over
we have
there
here, they don't.
because
They don't.
The roads
need.
aren't made for it.
Those are
Nobody-
definitely not made for. Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's just too big of a truck.
Well, they are.
So,
You can only drive one car down the road,
yeah.
and you're straddling it.
So it's, there's a reason for all that. So it just doesn't make sense
So
for
you're-
people to buy the shit that we make here.
So we're gonna lose this tariff war.
we already did.
Yeah.
What do you
So-
mean? It's not even
No,
a war.
nobody's in France like, man, I want a Buick. You know what I mean?
So did you guys
Who
hear
wants a
the
fucking
conspiracy theory, or I guess I don't know if that's what it's called?
Here she comes.
The conspiracy theory behind the whole, tariff war
Whoa.
and
No, what is it?
the trade war. Apparently, it's supposed to be the time to trade
Oh,
for
Everybody knows that.
right, but that was the reason that. And then you see how, like, one day he said, "No, we're
Great time to
not."
buy.
Yes, yeah, that.
I mean, I don't think that's why he's doing it.
No,
I got it.
No,
No, he's doing. He didn't. You think?
He did that shit
Again,
last
I'm
time.
gonna
It
say
didn't
this
work.
again. I've said this about Trump a million times.
he's not that
Y'all
smart.
give him too much fucking credit.
Oh.
Like, he did something because he heard somebody say it and he thought it was a great fucking idea, and then after he did it, he's like, "Oh shit!"
He read
And
about
all
it.
the people.
He read about it because some president didn't, like in the 20s or 30s or some shit like that. And it was like,
Whatever. And
Whenever
that's,
we were
that's
the
why he
richest.
does shit, because he hears about it. Somebody tells him he didn't read about shit because he doesn't read.
yeah.
But
He heard a
and
story.
then like when shit blows up in his face, he's like, "Oh,
I didn't do it.
let's
So and so did
backtrack a
it.
little bit. See, I solved the problem. I'm fucking great." The stock market went back up today.
It's for me. Why? That's why.
But yes,
It's a high.
right now is a good time to buy.
That's no lie. I mean, that's
Yeah, we should
It's, yeah.
actually
for
I'd
sure.
wait a little bit. I think it's gonna drop more, but don't trust me.
I don't.
Don't take this as
think so?
financial advice.
I'm trying to.
Are you
be
buying?
a-
We
Yeah.
buying?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we buying. We buying.
Fuck. Yeah.
What are we buying? I want to buy
But I'm trying to learn how to do it.
the smart
where
way.
You,
No.
you want to be a day trader?
Oh, you don't want to be smart.
You in day trade?
I want to not work. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's work, but it's part time
It's fun.
and it's fun. And it's
it's gambling.
It's fun
It's-
if you don't mind gambling, because that's
I
all it is.
love
That's what
gambling.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a way. Yeah. But
I'm
I'm gonna
we were
get
talking
it.
about something before we started recording, and I said
Oh,
let's hang tight. Oh, drug dealing.
Yeah,
Oh, drug
dude.
dealing.
About being a drug dealer.
I said
I wanna trade
I
in drug
couldn't
deal.
do it because I'm too friendly.
So, yeah, we're trading
And I
drugs.
said you have to be friendly to be a drug dealer.
No, you don't.
How-
You
Why
have
do you
to
say?
be
Why
the
do you think?
opposite
Why
of
do you
friendly.
think that drug dealers are not friendly?
Just to get like the people that drive up with a tinted windows.
No, I'm
and
not
just-
talking about your
get into the
Joe's.
car.
No,
She's
I'm
talking
not.
about El Chapo and you know.
He's probably a nice guy.
I just don't see that being a.
He's probably a nice.
I just don't think that you
Free my
can
boy.
be a nice person if you are in that job role.
Okay, I mean,
job role.
Escobar. I mean,
Was
that's a
he
big old
nice?
teddy bear.
can lawyers
That's a
be
big
nice
one.
people? I mean, can
Lawyers?
Yeah, aren't they like doing bad things too sometimes? Like trying to defend.
I mean, just like anything, just like any industry, you have your bad ones and you have your good ones.
Well,
Okay, then-
the same with drug dealers. Why?
Yeah.
What?
You have your bad ones and your good.
It could be a bad.
Give me a good drug dealer. If
It
that-
depends on who you ask. A lot of people like El Chapo.
I feel like
I
can't
actually
say
like
He
the
did, he,
couple.
he did a lot of good stuff for people in Mexico, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
You're also, I think, you got to separate your work
Stereo-
life and your private life. You know,
I'm
if
stereotyping.
somebody's trying to cut into your territory or whatever, you got to do what you got to do. It's part of the job. It's just a job. But I
feel
feel
like
you
it
can be
was-
a nice person.
I feel like if it was legal,
Do it
everybody
nicely.
would be a happy drug dealer.
Yeah, they're only mad because everybody's trying to kill them.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're all like
have you
territorial.
ever met a not friendly pharmacist?
It's true. Not friendly pharmacist.
Like
I've met a
I
crabby
picture
pharmacist.
Jamaica or Netherlands. Like the drug dealers are probably like
Yeah.
cool as shit.
happy, happy all the time.
Jamaica. Like, did you say Jamaica?
They're smoking their own
I feel
shit.
like there's a type where you have to walk into a room and he's sitting on a chair like made out of wood and stuff.
Stereotyping.
Yeah, I am.
You're essentially
With dreads and everything.
Stereotyping. I was at work today and somebody's on a phone call.
What's your
Yeah, man.
I don't know what the fuck they were talking about, but at some point he goes, I mean, and not to be racist or anything, but and then
if
he
you
said
ever
what he
start
said.
with that,
Everybody
you're
turned
And I
around.
instantly
waited it was the guy that said is white, and it was where he sits next to me. His desk is next to
Yeah.
me, and it was me, and I had our scheduler is Indian, so he's standing next to me, and we both stop what we're doing, and we turn around and look at him. We're like, all right, whatever. I let him finish, and I said, hey man, let me just tell you something. As a Mexican, there is absolutely nothing you can say after starting a sentence with "not to sound racist" that is not going to make you sound racist.
always going to be
It doesn't matter what you say.
100%.
And I know you're not racist, but it doesn't matter. If you start a sentence with "not to be racist," but
It's gonna
it's
be
going to
racist.
make you sound racist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
If you're white and you're listening, take that to heart. Like, seriously, there's nothing you can say after that that's going to make you not sound
Wait.
racist.
Can anybody else? If I were to say it, is it? That's it.
Well, that's fair.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what you are. You can say it. Not to sound racist, but white people suck. That sounds racist. So, yeah. Doesn't matter who you are. Don't
Yeah,
say that.
that's actually a good point.
Yeah, Adriana, don't do that, dude. I
What,
know
me?
that works. She needs to stop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
We actually walk around telling each
I've
other
seen the
that.
reviews.
So,
Huh?
we actually walk around telling each other that.
But
What?
beaners?
Like someone
Racist
will say
joke?
something. No, someone
Beaner.
will say something random, and
bet.
like it's just like that's the first comeback because
Oh,
there's nothing you
your
can say
first
back.
thought-
No,
your
it's
first
they
thought
say
process is, like,
something.
be
yes.
racist.
No, they say something. It's like, oh yeah, that's racist, and it's like there's no comeback from that. Like there's you. What are you gonna say when somebody says that?
Is it
No,
bad?
it's not.
That's it. That's it.
It's hard.
Exactly.
No, hold on. I was gonna say, like, you know how right now I have a house full of people that speak Spanish, right? And sometimes I can't, they'll say
That's
something
racist.
stuff to me, and I can't, clap
Really
back 'cause
express
I'm like,
yourself.
like my mind just goes be racist, and so
You're
How can you
racist.
be? You're fucking
You're
Mexican.
fucking racist.
I know, but
Hey, you can be racist against
You
your own
can.
race.
do you
Yeah,
know
I
where
guess.
I'm going?
Dude, that's literally the problem that we're having. How many people?
Tyrone Biggums, or what's his name?
I think so. I think that's his name.
Wait, are you talking about the? Who's that?
Dave
The
Chappelle
black
guy.
KKK.
Oh,
KKK leader.
Yeah, black KKK leader.
I thought we were talking about the guy that has been going viral because this little routine that he does, and he's posting it on everywhere.
Oh no, no.
I don't know what you're talking
That
about.
has nothing to do with racism at all. And
well,
we're
it doesn't.
actually talking about racism. Sorry, I interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Hey,
I don't know
go
what
on,
he's talking
go on,
about.
You're talking about racist.
No, I was saying there's no comeback from that.
Okay.
And that's what we do at work, and it's very inappropriate, but everybody gets it. It's when you're in a
we
group
need
that
more of
people
that.
get.
How long
Everybody's
did it
so.
take you to get to that point?
I think maybe a year.
First day.
No, 6 months, a year.
That's
year.
it. That's good.
A year.
Is it does the group ever change?
No, it's the
That's
same.
it, like
And that's the
us.
thing.
We
It's,
we like go from project to project and we switch teams and whatnot. And I'm in the middle of like we're onboarding a bunch of new people to the team, and it's you have to like tread lightly because the core group that started this team, it was like automatic. Somebody said something and everybody laughed. They
yes.
were like, all right, these are my people. But then other people start coming in. You're like, fuck, we gotta start over again.
That's kind of how it happened with us. But even when we like get together with the other offices, the vibe is not the same.
Yeah.
And even when we do like, again, that's like a joke that we have that's within us where it's like, oh yeah, you're so racist. And if
have
we
to
say
say it
that
like that.
around the other ones, yes, it's literally like, you're so racist. It's like there's a tone to it. I'm telling you, it's.
No, I get what you're saying.
Wow.
And
that's
then
crazy.
when we go
Fucking
with
racist.
other offices and we try to say it, they're kind of like, wait, what? What? Like, it's like,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
it's like,
Please
shit,
don't call HR.
HR. But I don't know. It took about a year to get there.
All right. What else? Unless
good.
I have a bunch of topics.
It's good when you get there.
You get to
Wait,
Be
comfortable.
what?
That space.
Is there any sports things we need to talk about?
dude. Okay, real quick. All right,
Get it
if
out
you
the
want
way.
to talk,
Just get it out
sports
the
real
way,
quick,
yes.
dude. Did y'all watch the game, the Laker Mavericks game?
No.
Dude, oh man,
Did you cry?
that brought tears in my eyes. I was like, fuck, dude. Especially when
How did you feel about what's his face said?
his tribute. Who? Nico?
No.
Cuban?
No. There's a white guy that comes out.
Well, you got to be white.
He's annoying. No, because he's
That's
literally white.
racist.
Racist, dude.
He's literally.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember
Steve
his name.
Stu Sketchy.
Oh, the one of the announcers, or the one that commentators.
Stiller.
The guy that has the show.
Yes. He's a little, well, he looks like.
What the hell's his name?
The bald guy?
No,
the
he
glasses?
has hair.
No, the guy with the.
And he always,
It looks like he doesn't age, but he's old.
it starts with an S, no?
Oh my God.
Stewart?
He's dead. Stop. Don't bring back old shit. Stop.
Steven?
Because I don't even know what network he's with.
Okay, wait.
He's on.
What did he say?
Yeah, what did he say?
So when you know how they showed the videos of
Yeah.
Luka crying and blah, blah, blah. His response was, if I was the Lakers, I would have been pissed and said, if you are so hurt over this Dallas thing, then keep your ass there.
Okay, no, that's just
That-
stupid. No, that's stupid.
Nah.
He's hurt. Of
No,
course
no,
he's
no.
hurt.
And but that was my initial thought was, I'm
Skip.
like, Skip, there we
Skip
go.
Bayless.
Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him.
Skip
He
said-
ages.
Oh, I hate him.
Skip said
Yeah,
that.
but for a long time he looked like he didn't.
He
Yeah, he
made
did. No, you're right. You're right.
he made a comment that he was like, "Whoa," he's like, "That's insulting."
I see his point. If like
He never wanted to leave.
No. If it's 5 years down the road, not even 5. Okay, give it 2 years, and he still has that reaction. I understand where it's like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck? It's been 2 years," but I feel like it just happened, and it was
it's
the
the same-
first
it's the
game
same
here.
season. It's the same season.
Like it was his first game here. Like how are
so
you
if,
gonna?
like if
They're not
let's
going to
say
do it again.
your girlfriend breaks up with your girlfriend. Let's say your girlfriend breaks up with you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
And it's a couple months down the road, and you've got a new girlfriend because rebound. You got to find the rebound chick.
Okay.
And then you run into your old girlfriend, and you still got them feelings. Your new girlfriend's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" don't you go back? And we're like, I can't. They broke up with me. Oh, but you still want to be there? Is that what you're saying?
No,
did.
I think it's a matter of
But it's
it's
true.
the,
though.
it's
say
the
that.
initial. It's you said I haven't seen this person since whatever, and I'm with the
The
rebound.
point is, there are still feelings there, and if you could be with that person, you would be with that person because you didn't want to leave. They broke up with you,
Yeah.
so he has a point.
Maybe.
Probably next year he's not gonna. They're
no,
not
he's
gonna do
gonna
a
move
tribute
on.
video. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna move on.
Yeah,
But
next
I was on
year
Luca's
is it
side.
when they play. They're not gonna do this again. This is just
Yeah.
a one-time thing, which I don't even think we should have done it. But
No, I think
No.
that was kind of shitty on the
That
Mavs
was
part.
more
Like, they're trying to
shitty.
save face.
yeah, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
fuck you guys.
Well,
What
because
are you doing?
Fuck the Mavs.
okay.
Well, I really hope we lose and don't have a team ever again here.
I hope we meet in the
Uh,
playoffs. We get beat.
Yeah,
and
oh,
LA
100%,
And
yeah.
LA wins the championship.
Do you
Yeah.
think so? There was a
Luka has to
statistic.
win.
There was a statistic out there that said that Nico is like
The worst GM in the history.
rated
Of any
the
sport.
the next person that's gonna get fired
And
The thing
it's-
is, they can't fire him now.
because then
Because
they
then they're gonna know they were wrong.
would
Yeah.
know that.
But it
That's
wasn't-
admitting that you were wrong.
But would you say you know who the?
I can admit
what is
I'm
he?
wrong.
Wasn't he a good GM?
Yeah,
when I'm
Who's
wrong.
above him?
the
'Cause
owner.
The owner. Okay, but was it not on the owner as well? Because
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you fight, because there's no fucking way Nico traded away Luka without checking with the owner first.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. This is a generational talent. This is the face of the franchise. This is what brings people to the stands.
Yeah.
He's the moneymaker. You don't trade that guy away without checking with the owner. They both agree to it. If you fire him now, it's like admitting that you were wrong or you're trying to scapegoat him.
But aren't you the one that said
That's
that
true.
you think that it was brought up as a joke, but then I know it was you.
then it happened. Or
Yeah.
what?
Well, because everybody
I-
was in shock about it. So it was like there was like a meeting and it's like, yep, the next person to get traded is so and nobody took it serious. And then it happened. One of you said that was like, they feel like that's the scenario that went down.
Yeah,
But they
'cause
didn't actually think it was going to.
Because nobody thought, yeah, you wouldn't trade. But
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
I
talking
don't know.
about, but
Okay.
but it all came down to Nico being the one, or
yeah, he's
the-
the one to pull the trigger.
yeah, he did.
Crazy,
Anywho, but yeah, that
crazy trade.
that was crazy. The worst trade in the history of sports.
That's up there.
Yeah. I don't-
Damn, that's up there.
I mean, like, who it was a kid that said he's comparing it to the
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
It's not far fetched. Like, people are like, oh my God,
Really?
Babe Ruth. It's that bad.
Someone explained it
I
because
didn't
like
hear that.
Babe Ruth went to the what's his name? So what were the Yankees, right?
Mhm.
And then what like
I
10
don't remember
championships?
how many. Well, the Yankees won 27 since then,
Yes.
but
and
Boston
LA
won none.
Yeah, Boston has won none.
Well, they have now, but it was 100 something years.
Yeah.
You know, or
Like
90
70
years.
something.
It's the worst trade
So
in
it was like
history.
a curse.
Yeah. The curse of the Bambino.
Curse of the
Do you
Bambino.
think that whole curse thing is the same that's happening with?
I sure as hell hope not,
The
because I like
Cowboys?
the Mavericks.
With the
Oh,
Cowboys?
yeah, fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
I mean, if they're in the championship this year, I'm gonna be fucking
Who?
The
The Lakers?
Mavs. No, the Mavs.
If they win a championship?
I'm talking shit about. I hope this is what happens. But if the Mavs are there,
You're
No,
gonna
I don't
cheer.
hope
Exactly.
that's what happens. Like, I'd hope it's not what happens, because I like the Mavericks.
well, me
They just
too.
need to get rid of this
but-
ownership and this dipshit.
Are you still Luca fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
Yeah,
it's
I think that's
Would you
why
get a
everybody's
Lakers
so
jersey?
pissed.
everyone compares
Yeah.
it like it's.
No,
I
fuck
would never
that.
get a Lakers hat, but it's like the Dirt one. Dirt Nowitzki, like it was his championship. The city wanted his championship. Not we didn't give a shit about a championship. Well, I mean we did, but like this one we wanted Lucas championship, not just a championship.
Loyalty.
Yeah,
Does loyalty still exist
apparently not.
I mean, that wasn't
in
his
general?
fault.
No. Not besides sports. In general,
Oh,
do you think loyalty?
Yes.
Do you think people's loyalty is still there, or that it's like loyalty isn't a thing anymore?
Do you mean, is it pervasive or does it exist? Because it definitely exists, because I think I'm a loyal person.
Yes, you're right. It exists, but I feel like it's a generational thing at this
yeah, I'm
point.
loyal to Chipotle.
Okay, when you say that, are you talking about like jobs or just
Sure,
in general?
I feel like in general, I think it's a generation thing where older generations
Just
Are
say
more
So
loyal.
you don't
loyal.
think like people are loyal in relationships anymore, like friends and family, and like you're not loyal to your family, you're not loyal to your friends?
I didn't say me.
Well,
I think that the younger generations, no, they're not.
There's no loyalty anywhere.
I
For
didn't
anything.
say anywhere for any.
Well, the fuck. If there's loyalty for one thing but not another, it doesn't mean loyalty doesn't exist. That's why I'm not understanding the question.
I feel like just loyalty, relationships. I feel like loyalty in relationships isn't for younger generations. I'm not talking about.
Yes, you said that. I get that. But what do you mean?
I don't know. Like people don't take anything serious or not serious, but just.
Was there more loyal people before than now? I think so. Probably.
I think so.
In what sense? Like just in general?
Just
I
in
feel like
general.
in the work,
Yeah, just in general.
in
loyal,
work,
loyal people.
in work, when it
Like-
comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships, in general, I feel like loyalty is not it's not prioritized anymore. Is that a good way to put it?
I guess I just
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
yes.
answer that just because it just depends on the person. I guess no. I don't.
I guess it's very general because if you're saying just loyalty in general, like that's I can be loyal to my dog. I could be loyal to the brand of Coke or soda that I drink. I could be loyal to the type of car that I drive. Like you're saying in general, just in life, there's no loyalty anymore.
I guess those are the-
fucking people are loyal to the iPhone to a fault.
I'm one of them.
Exactly. Like there's,
true.
I think loyalty, like what people are loyal to is changing, but people are still loyal to something.
Okay, that's
Whether
fair.
it's
Loyal
you
to
can be loyal to your people used to be loyal to companies, right? And that's the way people looked at it. Like I'm gonna work here till I fucking retire, and I'm gonna draw from my whatever. Now people are loyal to whatever the new thing is, right? Whether that's changing jobs every 2 years or it's whatever the fuck it is, they're loyal to that.
That's a good point.
So
That's a
the
good
loyalties are
yes,
changing.
explanation.
But I don't, that's what I'm saying. Like specifically, if you're talking about something specific, we can talk about that. Companies, fuck no, there's no loyalty.
Agreed.
Like even relationships, I agree. I think people are more open about, I think
Having
people are
open
smarter
relationships.
now and they're not like, oh, I'm with you and fuck it. I made a mistake in high school and now I got to stick it out till I fucking die. God damn it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just
damn.
dumb.
Oh
dude.
my God. Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, for real. That's coming from somewhere?
At the bottom of my heart. That's why I'm depressed.
He has a heart.
Oh shit!
If you know, you know.
That's what he said.
Chivet, we knew it was you.
What would it? I was real quick question. I don't have a cup.
It's not a question.
Would you
That's not
like
a
to
question.
drink out of the bottle?
I mean, I guess give me the bottle. I don't know.
Whiskey or tequila?
Tequila.
Out of the bottle.
You take shots out of the bottle? Of whiskey?
Depending on what type of
Take shots. I
night
don't
you're
take shots
trying
out
to
of
have,
anything.
Felipe.
That's not whiskey.
Mhm.
Oh, dude.
No,
this,
he asked for tequila.
this one looks like it's gonna burn.
Oh, he said.
No, it's really good,
Whiskey.
actually.
Huh?
You're sick?
No.
Thank you, Sheena, if you're listening.
Thanks, Sheena.
Here,
Wait for the bottle?
Pour it in here.
Where did he?
Go get you a cup. Go get you a cup. Unless you want to take shots. If you want to take shots, I don't care. But
Take shots.
He needs a drink after the loyalty talk.
yeah, he's like, hey, fuck, they found me out. I'm not loyal to
I'm
anything.
not loyal.
I'm dude.
He's
when it comes
loyal to
sport,
wrestling.
I'm
Hey,
loyal.
I got a question for you.
About wrestling.
your
John Cena's
Peacock-
gonna win.
Subscription active.
Yeah, it is.
Has it always been active or did you just get it for
I've
WrestleMania?
had it. No, I've had it. It's always been active since for the Premier League and for wrestling. But now that wrestling is on Netflix, I might deactivate it.
I think I
But
have
isn't
Peacock.
WrestleMania showing on Peacock?
Actually, I don't know if they're gonna be on Netflix this year. It might be.
You might
on,
want to look into that before you cancel your Peacock.
yeah. Yeah.
Why? What about?
do you think Punk is going to win? And do you think Cody can actually pull it off?
Punk's gonna win. The story, the way the story's going, it should be Punk. It might be Rollins, but that's a very good story. That's a really good match, just because it's like they've involved Paul Heyman, and I think that's just it's interesting. Like they've had this favor that's supposedly involved in the match, and so we'll see what the favor is. But I think it's gonna be a great match. John Cena's gonna win. I'd hate it if Cody wins, but John Cena wins.
Cody who?
Cody Rhodes? What's his name? Yeah, Cody Rhodes.
I have a question.
the champ?
I saw something that said that John Cena was sick. Is that true?
What do you mean sick?
Like
Or was-
ill?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so okay.
I mean, he's doing movies right now. That's why he's not on TV.
And how do you feel about is it Linda McMahon?
his wife,
Daughter?
his wife.
Secretary of something.
I'm sorry, Madam Secretary of Education.
Yeah. What
Go
about
ahead, take your shot.
Titles. Good Lord.
I like that you didn't even question that I'm asking you these fucking questions. Like I know what I'm talking
I
about.
know he's all like into his shit.
Yeah,
Did you
nobody
Google
here has
wrestling
this
questions?
a clue as to what you're talking about.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
either.
what are we talking about? Did you die a little bit?
Did y'all see the clip of her? They were having she was like at an AI conference. No,
no.
I don't know why she was there.
Isn't
But
she like super old?
Yeah, she's old.
What did you say?
Isn't she super old?
She's the
What?
fucking Secretary of Education. So she was
Yeah.
talking about how like she heard that there's some school districts somewhere that they're going to start making sure that kids as low as like first grade start studying and learning about A1 because it's so important that they do
A1?
that. And it's the thing it's the future of it. So we got to make
A1?
sure that we teach A1 to the kids.
She was saying
People
there's
are
no way.
just looking at her like what?
A1.
AI.
Steak sauce?
It was sauce.
We didn't realize steak sauce was that important to our,
That's the
our
main
kids.
one
so.
sauce.
I gotta teach my
Of course
kids.
I was. Oh, dude, I went to Texas Roadhouse the other day.
What'd you have?
I actually had a I usually
Chicken
get a
sandwich. I had a
sirloin.
chicken sandwich because
no.
they didn't have the tenders.
Got chicken wings.
Are you one of those?
No,
He is
I
totally-
usually have a sirloin, but I had
Okay, I heard that's why I asked. I heard the sirloin is the best thing to get at Texas Roadhouse.
I like it, and I forgot what I got this time, but I didn't enjoy this other one. Forgot what it was, but sirloins do go hard.
Have
It
you ever
is
gone
really good.
to Longhorns?
No, and they just opened the one right here. and I
Highly
keep wanting to
recommend
go.
Wait,
it.
which one? Where?
Like right here next to
It's next
Twin
to.
Peaks, or is one Twin?
Oh,
right
they
there.
did open it right there. Right
Highly
there.
recommend it. That's better than Saltgrass, Texas Roadhouse, all the
Ma'am,
things.
But they don't have range rattlers.
You know what? I'm not a mushrooms person. I don't like mushrooms, but they had their appetizers there at Longhorns are actually really, really good.
None of them. All of them suck.
Okay,
Do they have rolls?
Time
Hold
out. Time out.
You said ranch or the Radlers.
Do you know what a range rattler is?
Yes, those
is
are
it?
from Saltgrass.
What is it?
It's a jalapeno with the shrimp and some other shit.
Okay,
Fried.
you follow that up by saying I don't like mushrooms, but Longhorn's appetizers are really good.
Because
What the fuck?
because
kind of
the
non sequitur was that?
Radlers are an appetizer, aren't they?
Yes. Where do the mushrooms fall into this?
Well, because I was referring to the appetizers and I thought of the mushrooms because I don't like mushrooms, but they're good there.
You seen
So they have a
ranch?
good mushroom appetizer?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know.
And I don't like
Bringing it all
mushrooms.
together.
No. They don't have the bread.
She's,
what is it?
what do you call it?
Oh, yeah, she's what does Trump do?
I'm improvising.
No.
What does he call it?
Improvising.
When
No,
people
it's-
accuse him of like just rambling on and talking about different things, he says he's. Damn it! I'm gonna remember now.
Kidding me?
Anyway, that's what she was doing.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, they don't have the
Are you looking
bread
it up?
cinnamon rolls
No, I'll look
Look
it
it
up.
up.
from Texas Roadhouse.
They have
the
bread.
roll, the rolls. They give you rolls with the cinnamon.
They have, yeah, they do, but not
Not as good as Texas Roadhouse.
cinnamon.
What? Wait, what?
I don't think the
Cinnamon-
butter is. I don't think the butter is cinnamon.
Where? At
Cinnamon.
Longhorn?
Yeah, Longhorn.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
That's what she said.
That's what I said. You don't have braces. You don't understand.
I had braces.
Hey, Olivia can say cinnamon. Get the fuck out of here.
You guys are haters. That's it.
A little
Period.
bit, a little bit.
Period.
Okay, is it really fucking hot in here, or is it just? 'cause
It's
I'm
actually
drinking?
hot. I've never
Because you haven't showered.
hot.
That's why.
And oh my god, stinky. Mm.
The weave.
The weave. She's weaving. She's weaving.
Oh.
He's got a
You're
weave.
doing the weave.
I mean,
You're weaving. You're weave. You just weaved.
Now I feel better.
too fast, too furious.
So, where did that question about wrestling come from?
A1.
Oh yeah, A1.
So, yeah, it's so like I think Asian schools or Chinese schools are
Yeah, they're definitely doing that.
they're doing
Oh,
that.
like a
Not
other
A1, but
side of-
actually
other side.
AI.
AI. They're teaching AI to like.
It's
know,
actually, I think it would be a very useful tool for.
Well, it's gonna be. That's
Yeah.
the future.
If-
So,
You should teach it in school.
well, yeah, but we're just
Schools out
we're
here
just
are
trying
not
to
meant to.
we're just trying to keep up.
I feel like the schools out here are not meant to actually teach. It's like a
Should we bring in the teacher?
training camp.
It is. You know what it is for, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
to
to
train
train
you
you to
To be a
work.
citizen, so you could be a
A good.
you know
A
good
workforce- in the
a
workforce.
tax-paying citizen.
Yeah,
That's
to
it.
be in the
They
workforce.
just want your tax. That's
like
all.
do the bare minimum so you can function, but don't think outside the box. That sucks.
What else you got?
Rory McIlroy. What y'all think about his?
Oh yeah.
Did he
Okay.
win?
Last thing with sports.
Okay. Yeah, I want to bring
So-
that
Are
one up.
we weaving?
We were even.
Okay.
I guess I've always liked Rory, but I hated on him a little bit because
Did you?
Tiger.
Oh, because you're a
He
Tiger
came
fan.
up- Yeah, I was a Tiger fan, so
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
the rival, the logical rival at the time.
Woods.
But I really wanted him to win it this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No,
Okay.
I was driving.
What?
Okay, that's fine.
The Masters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I watched like a lot of the first 3 like rounds, but I didn't watch the fucking
Yeah.
Sunday.
How do you feel? I mean, because it's like I thought the same thing. I wanted him to win. Like after I learned the story and then like how he's been going for 10 years since his last win somewhere, and he's never won the
He's never won the Masters. The only one missing from his Grand Slam.
Grand Slam. So now he's one of 5? No, one of 6?
I don't remember the number.
I don't
I
remember.
think it's
like,
6. I think 6 sounds right.
of
One of
golfers
6 what?
of all time
That have won the Grand
Oh.
Slam.
that have done the Grand Slam.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. That
I mean,
I think he deserves that. He's always been good.
I've
Like a
always
good,
liked Rory.
just
yeah,
You know.
it seems like a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like if he were a drug dealer, I think he would be a good drug
yeah,
dealer.
exactly.
Yeah.
Makes
So-
total sense.
Nah, dude. He's the way.
I'm surprised. What surprised me was because when I didn't watch anything Sunday because we were basically driving all day. It was supposed to be Bryson and Rory, and I was worried about Bryson because Bryson can fucking like turn it around like in a heartbeat. But
Yeah.
I'm glad. I don't really like I have no reason not to like him. I just don't like him.
Bryson?
Yeah,
Because he hangs out with Trump.
maybe that's it. I don't know.
I don't like
Hey,
that
that probably
name.
is it.
Is
So
that
does
a valid
Tiger, so-
reason?
What?
I don't like
Yeah,
the
that's
name.
true.
Bryson?
Yeah.
Bryson?
It's a pretty cool name.
It's not a bad name. It's the Shambo that fucks it up. That's his last name.
Bryson.
Bryson Shambo.
I don't like it.
Yeah, so those were the 2 good stories. I felt good watching his videos, like him, you know, hitting that last put in. You're like, damn, dude, it's cool.
Are y'all? You're
I'm an F1
millennial,
fan.
right?
Yes, I am.
Are you a millennial? What are you doing?
Fixing my shirt. See, it's popping up.
Are you a millennial?
Am I considered a
Yes.
millennial? I think
No,
so.
no,
So you're all millennials.
no.
Yeah.
I think my age range, yes.
Okay, what's something from your generation that the new generation will never understand?
Phones, pay phones, going outside and
You,
not
you
be,
didn't have fucking payphones.
going outside and not.
When
We
was the
had
last time
payphones.
you used? But you didn't ever use them.
I told you
Yes,
I
I
did.
did.
I did.
I did.
I mean, my
I used
sister
to pay
did,
phones.
but I was with my
Like
sister.
it was a thing for you to use payphones on the regular.
Yes, and
No,
pagers.
you lie.
Not for me.
And a pager, yes.
No, you were like because you were a ghetto ass kid then. You're like 5 years old walking around with a fucking
The
payphone.
payphone, the payphone where
I
you
didn't have a
lived
pager.
did not work.
So
Stop lying.
I have 2 older
Exactly.
siblings. I have 2 older siblings, and I was attached to my sister's hip growing up.
So your sister might have had a payphone. And
Yeah,
a
and I was
pager
around her,
and-
like attached to her hip. So
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does.
You didn't use it.
Shoot don't count.
I used it a few times, but I didn't use it. You know
Going
what I mean?
outside and feeling like
Know
you
what I mean?
not having restrictions
Like,
on
I
what
didn't
time you
make
first need
calls.
back. Sorry.
Good.
What, George?
Being able to go outside and, you know, go do stuff and not having feeling that's our parents weren't like, oh, be back home before it gets dark or something.
Were your parents like that?
wait,
Well, I know your parents weren't. Were your parents like that?
we were allowed to go outside, and then it's like when the lights came on, you had to be at home.
I don't know that I would go that far with your generation. I think y'all were definitely allowed to go outside and play and all that shit, but they were a little stricter than our
No, they
our
weren't.
parents
Not
were.
mine.
Well,
Mine weren't.
not his.
Well, again, we're not talking about your parents right now.
I'm an anomaly. I was out, boy. I was outside.
We used to ride bikes. We would do whatever we wanted to. And I say that, yeah, we would do all of that.
Like your parents were okay with you just walking out, hopping on your bike, being miles away from your house and coming back whenever the fuck you came back.
They wouldn't. How would they know? Yes, I did it all the time.
Okay. You have
Or
to get
it
defensive.
was
Just ask 'em.
like we would go to, because down the street was tiendita.
Don't have to get.
So
defensive.
we would just go there and buy snacks, walk back, ride bikes, do whatever.
Damn, dude.
It was a lot different. It was different in Milwaukee. So there's that.
This is true.
Well, everything's different in Milwaukee.
Well, these are facts.
Not in a good way.
What else?
What do you have? What did you think? What's something that?
What else besides that?
Besides what?
What I just said.
Burning
Oh.
CDs, burning CDs, and making your own.
That's a good one. That's a good
yeah,
one.
making your own.
Even just
CDs.
games.
They don't know what the fuck a CD is.
They don't. Not a floppy disk either.
Floppy disk. The Mac, the original Mac computer.
Okay, we need to
Macintosh.
establish some. So how old? What year were you born?
This is a
Man, I don't give a
very
shit. Come on.
intense.
Because I feel like you're bullshitting us.
89.
What do you mean?
What year were you born?
89.
Okay, what year did the Mac come out? Look it up.
We
The
had
original
one.
Mac.
What do you?
80.
Just because you had one,
82.
it doesn't mean it was a part of your thing. Okay, maybe that. Yeah, it's
What?
It was. But
We had floppy disks. We had number munchers, word munchers.
if
Do
you were born in
remember
'89, you were 11 in 2000.
Kid
I say
Pics?
82.
Oh, close.
Do you remember Kid Pics?
84.
The original Mac. Well, yeah, the original Mac. Okay, you had an original Mac.
Nobody had original.
Nobody had
Not
an-
the original, not the the first one, but the one that
Oh, you're
I
talking
mean, it
about
was
the.
pretty big.
You're talking about the.
You're talking about the new Mac, like the Mac that
When it got,
spawned the MacBook and all the
Let
stuff.
me
one
see.
that was
I know what you're talking
purple,
about. I know what you're talking
blue.
about. Yes, the one
Not
with
the
the
Mac.
colors.
No,
The big one with the big fucking TV.
There's no way you
didn't
had
have a
this
fucking
one.
Mac. You didn't have that.
You didn't
not
have
that one.
Okay.
What's after that one?
It's not nuts.
20 years later?
Like, yeah, 20 years after
No.
that, you had a computer. Yes.
You're talking
I know-
about the blue.
I
clear
know what
ones.
you're talking about.
The clear ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, look it up and fucking pull up a picture. Fucking cheating. Al Gore
I think
over
the
here. I
games-
invented the internet.
2001. 2001.
I think the games were.
I can show you which one I
something
had.
Too.
What?
Blowing them.
No,
into
that's
them.
fair. If it's 2001 and your family was so rich that they had one, oh my God.
Why do I have to be
Yeah, 'cause
rich?
you were
know
about-
what?
So what
I'm
year were
not
you
even
born?
going to tell you.
What'd you say?
89.
89, yeah. So you were 11 or 12. That's fair. If you had one, that's cool.
Well, I don't even want to have
I'm
one
not hating
anymore.
on you for being rich. I'm just saying.
I wasn't rich.
Kind of hating on you, dude. You had a good
I
time.
mean, I feel like I'm being hated on, so like there's that.
Yeah, she's looking up. I don't know what the search was.
Why are you going there?
But it's like
Macintosh Apple computers, because it wasn't that one, but it was that
you definitely don't want to go Macintosh because those are all Macintoshes. The one you're talking about was a Mac.
You're talking about this one.
Yes.
No, I didn't have that one.
Oh well, I don't know what the fuck you had then.
Exactly.
Okay,
We're not gonna spend the next 30 minutes
Yeah,
looking for
now
the
I
one.
don't
It
want to
was-
know.
I remember the apple right there, the colorful
You
apple.
don't remember that.
Yes, I do. Oh my
Okay.
god.
You weren't born yet. That's 85. You were born in 89.
Who said I had it in 85? Why
Okay,
could?
well, I remember the moon landing.
So you mean to tell me that? Oh wait. So you mean to tell me it came out in 85? That it's not possible that in 89 my parents would have gotten one of those computers?
Yes, but you were born in 89, so you wouldn't remember it.
So you guys were poor because you got.
Maybe. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
10-year-old
valid. We had an
computers.
old ass
Jeez.
computer. Even the
No,
schools
get
had them
outta
though.
here. No, they didn't. All the
Yes,
computers
they
had fucking
did.
Apple. Not Apple. They had a.
Macintosh.
I don't know what they had, but they were running.
Dell.
Oshkosh.
Maybe it
Windows.
was okay. Maybe it was Windows. Okay, maybe it was Windows. But I remember the Macintosh.
Microsoft.
Maybe
Yeah, so definitely Microsoft, dude.
it was a
Listen, we're gonna move
computer.
on because
This is wild.
the more you-
Because
the more
Joe's
you
getting
speak-
upset.
I'm just tired of you bullshit. That's all.
How is that bullshit?
He's to here. He's about to call you
Yeah.
something. And he's
Yeah,
not-
I'm trying not to get there, so we're gonna move on. All right. So burning CDs, I like that one.
Yeah,
That's a
Brady,
good one. Yeah.
thank you. Thank
What
you.
else? What else?
Y'all need to shoot something out because I mean,
Well, I said the games, like
what games are you
Just-
talking about?
the fucking cartridges blowing into them.
Oh,
and
don't
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah,
Like
Were
that
you
was-
old enough for that, Adrian?
Yes.
He was. I was there. I can attest
Okay,
to
was
it.
I allowed to have a Nintendo?
You were, yeah.
You were old
The
enough.
original Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we had
Let me
that
think
one.
about that one.
We had
Hey, I
Duck
got you.
Hunt. We had
Again, that's. Oh my God, that's probably the year you were born. What
But
year
we
did
grew
the
up
original Nintendo come out?
But we
got
grew up with
our-
it. So I wasn't allowed to grow up with it? Like if my brother had it,
89, exactly.
like we had a
So
Sega.
you were 0 years old when the Nintendo came out.
You were 2 months
So that
old.
was-
I'm sorry, 83.
Well, not you know which one we're talking
You
about.
were
The
negative.
NES.
Yeah.
Okay,
You were
the
negative
NES is
9 years
89.
old.
We had one.
I'm sure you did, but that wasn't a your generation thing. That was a my generation thing.
Okay, what was it? Sega?
The,
remember that one?
the Super Nintendo was your generation.
And then Nintendo
Not even the
64.
Sega. The Sega was also before.
Yeah, no.
That one. the
Sega. I
might have
remember
been.
playing
That's
Sonic
when
the
we- no.
Hedgehog.
Yes,
No,
but-
because
That was
the
a
best
Yeah,
fucking Sega
Sega.
game ever, it was Madden 92, which means it came out in either 90 or 91, which means you were 2 or 3 years old. So no, not your generation.
that's debatable, but yeah, I got you.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, listen, you want to go?
No,
As long as I can be the Lions, I will run all over your ass all day.
You guys had like
I didn't have a childhood apparently.
the cube or some shit.
GameCube.
I didn't have the GameCube.
Yeah, that.
I had
My nephew did.
She's getting all pissed off. Like, all right, fuck you, asshole. You don't believe anything
You
you
didn't have,
say.
you didn't have a.
I'm giving you my experiences, and
you
you're
had the
telling me they
Nintendo
didn't
64
exist.
and the Nintendo.
We didn't have a
The
64.
Super Nintendo.
The Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64.
Okay.
That's where you could be like, yeah, I had those. You're
That's
right.
your
Okay, I
generation.
didn't have those.
Car rides, cruising.
Cruising. Cruising's not a thing anymore. What do y'all fuckers do
That is
nowadays,
true.
kids?
Oh, nothing.
Like cruising was cool.
Like, you know, put the window down.
Put the window down, turn the music up. Nobody could hear what you're playing because everybody's doing it, so it's just a cacophony of fucking noise. But you know,
Concoction.
No. I don't think we ever did that. Like when I was younger, no. Cruise around. I would cruise to the next party. But not,
so no cruising for you either.
no.
So you're older.
I used
Still a millennial,
I used
but
to
older.
cruise.
Yeah, I think
But
you're
I
like
did
the
a lot
last.
with you.
I mean, okay, but we.
Yeah,
I,
maybe it wasn't your generation thing
I don't think so.
No, I was probably
because
just
you
doing
weren't
it
old
with
enough to
you.
drive. Yeah,
But I remember cruising,
cruising's one
going
thing that
to
my
Broad-
generation did.
I was in your
never-
car, but
Yeah.
Oh, that means
Do
you
you even
didn't
know what
experience
cruising
it.
Do you know what? Do you
You
even know what
didn't
that is?
experience it.
Cruising.
Yeah, again,
Like, yeah,
I wasn't
she
driving.
did.
I wasn't fucking driving. Let me clarify.
I was
It was
driving.
your
It was just his
sister's.
car.
I was not driving.
How old's your sister?
My sister is. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be mad at me. She's 42,
Is she hot?
43. I
don't answer that.
Don't answer that. So yeah, so she probably would have cruised at some point.
I was always with her
Cruising down the street.
Cruising down
Mount Says
Broadway, cruising down Greenville.
or with her
Apparently,
husband.
Galloway was a big cruising spot, but that was like way before me
Galloway?
got here. Yeah,
Galloway was right here between 80 and
Mhm.
Town East.
Oh, okay.
that's why there's there used to be. I don't know if they're still there. Signs that actually said no cruising
Yeah.
allowed or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. I don't think there's a.
The sidekick. That was my generation.
Is that the
The phone.
yeah?
I had one.
So what are you
See,
saying?
that was your generation. Finally,
I had
Good
the
job.
sidekick.
You
Good
got
job.
it.
I'm like, I had
No,
the.
I didn't-
Oh,
I-
apparently I didn't have
You
that shit
understand the
either.
assignment?
I was poor. I didn't have the sidekick, so I
I did, but I bought it myself. So.
had a razor.
Oh, I didn't like the razors. I was
Why not?
anti-razor. I hated the razor. I,
I
still
thought the
hate
Razor
the
was
razor.
cool.
I thought the
Razors-
razor was cool too.
I
Razor
hated
was
it.
cool, dude.
Mm-mm.
You
But I had
flip-flopped?
the Samsung, the one that's like, I actually have a picture because my
Wait, of
my
what?
friend had it.
I had a Samsung too. The brownie.
The flip phone?
Oh, the flip. No, okay.
Samsung.
Did you ever have the slide
Oh,
one?
the one you slide up?
I was
No.
just gonna
I
say
thought
the
that
one
one
that
was cool.
slides.
I thought that was cool.
I had the slide up.
Yeah.
This one. That was a classic.
Oh, that's a classic. I had one.
Okay.
That's a classic drug dealer phone.
No.
A burner, what are they called? Burner phones?
Burner phones. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Classic burner phone. Yeah, that's the one you
That
got.
was like one of the first with the little screen in the front. So you didn't have to open
And
it
that
to
was the
find
cool
out who was
part
calling.
is the screen in the front.
A razor had one.
Yeah, the
I
Razor
don't
was
like
after
the
that.
razor. The
Oh,
razor
okay.
was ugly.
It
Still
wasn't
is.
ugly.
You know what? Teresa thought you were ugly.
That's fair. That's fair. We felt the same. It was a mutual feeling.
Oh,
Shit, what else?
what you got? Well, you haven't said anything. We have.
Yes, I did. I just said the sidekick.
Oh shit.
Who
And
gave
you
you?
agreed.
What else? I
All
don't know.
right.
Shit.
Getting drunk
we're-
We're done with that one.
I got a question.
What you got?
Well, just tell me how are you guys doing with your New Year's resolutions so far?
Did I have all this?
Just a quick update.
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
usually don't. I think I did this, and I'm doing terrible.
Remember when we had a?
Yeah.
Well, did we talk about it on here?
No, I don't think so.
I think y'all might have, but I wasn't here, and so y'all told me no, you can't have one.
Yeah, you tried bringing it up like 2 weeks later.
Yeah,
when
you gotta wait.
showed
You gotta
up.
wait till next year.
when it's
fucker.
February.
I think my New Year's resolution is always the same, and I think I'm actually doing pretty good this year.
Gaining weight.
No.
I'm gonna gain weight this time.
No, I'm going.
I'm not gonna reach my goal.
Yeah, I'm going. I've been working out, going to the gym more often.
All right, let's see.
Nice.
The last 2 months, I'm not showing you anything. The last
Show the
two,
guns.
Perro.
I've been going for the last 2 months and running more. So yeah, I feel good.
Is that the only
Why are you
resolution? yet?
running?
I hate running.
No, I hate running. Well, the only reason I started running, I'll tell you, is because me and my cousins, we decided to challenge each other. So whoever runs the most miles at the end of the month gets all the money. And I am third right now
Out of 3 people.
Out of 3, I was just gonna say
out of
that.
10.
Damn.
Wait, is Leslie in this?
She said she was, but she's not. She hasn't ran.
She's 10.
She hasn't ran at all.
like
That's my girl.
and I hate it because Elias, Kaina's boyfriend, has all the
just
time in the
doesn't stop
world.
running.
So he's like running. He's like, I'm running 3 miles a day. I'm like, okay, consecutive. He's like, no, I'll do one in the morning, one after at lunch, and then one at night. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Hey, man. Count.
Yeah. Sebastian is on there. Manuel's doing
Okay, I
good.
see Sergio in
Sergio
second.
Sergio is second. Shout out to Sergio, dude. I told him he needs to beat Elias. Elias has 17 miles right now. Sergio has
Well,
14.
Sergio's a musician. He has all the time. He can literally run like
And
once an hour.
you're actually fourth. You
Yeah,
lied.
I'm fourth. I'm sorry. I apparently started.
Liar.
you gave yourself
Fake
too much
news.
credit. Mm-hmm.
Menu's in front of you. Saw that. Shout out Menu.
He's up in
All
third.
right, what was your question? Oh, the New Year's resolution. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how are you doing?
We're about
Well-
to be 5 months in. So
I had
Well, first off, what was your New Year's resolution?
to finish what I started.
Okay.
That was
Oh yeah, you did say that. I remember on that podcast.
to finish what I started.
Would you start?
How are you
have
doing?
you started
How am I
anything?
doing? I've had a few hiccups the
can't
past
still
few
working
months.
on it?
You can't fail if you didn't start anything.
I am still working on it. I'm getting past the hiccups.
Okay. Well, that's good. But
Um,
congratulations.
So you have started
Yes.
something.
Nice, nice.
So now I have to finish it. Yeah. I think I have to give myself a deadline, but I'm a procrastinator, so I don't want
Well, as a procrastinator, you need the deadline.
and I think that's the problem is I don't have a deadline, but it's
Well, just fucking
Also
come up with
the-
one right now.
Set one right now.
so
Right now.
Do you guys ever
Tomorrow.
have you ever been in a situation where you're so overwhelmed that you freeze?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I call that my I don't
Work.
yeah. No, never. But at home, when I have a list of shit to do and that list gets out of hand, I'm like, I'm just gonna watch TV instead.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. When I'm at
yeah.
work and there's just so much shit, I'm just like, I'm just gonna go home today. Try
So
this again tomorrow.
that's kind of where I'm at. But like you said, it's been what month are we in?
Middle of April.
So we're in the middle of April, and
You said 5 months is 4 months.
We're going into 5 months.
Okay.
if I were to give myself
Or-
a deadline, I think that's gonna even make things worse, and I'm really
No,
gonna
okay,
freeze.
then you're not a true procrastinator.
If you're doing good and you're advancing,
If you're still
Within
working
the
on it,
year,
then just leave it alone, I
then
guess.
yeah, just keep going.
But if you feel like you need that deadline to finish, then set a deadline.
Yeah,
December 31st.
I think you already
no, it has to be this.
you
year.
already know, huh?
Because
this month.
listen,
This
if you
year.
if
Well,
you
yeah.
really are a procrastinator and you don't have a deadline, then your deadline is forever. Because you're
Yes.
gonna put it off until the last minute, and if
Yes.
you don't have that deadline, the last minute is right before you die.
That's why I said
Yeah,
December
you're right.
31st.
Well,
So
if
you
it's
need a deadline.
if it's
Yeah.
a New Year's resolution, it's got to be done this year.
It has
Well,
to
yeah.
be, and
Okay, that's
that
fair.
is
So December 31st.
Unknowingly, December 31st is your
That's your
deadline, I
deadline.
guess. But
We're gonna call
no, I don't like that deadline. It
Okay.
needs to be sooner.
okay,
October
then-
19th.
Now you got to set something.
Correct. Maybe.
All right, there you go.
Maybe.
Speaking of Halloween.
Okay.
Halloweenkies.
What about yours? Fuck.
Oh, what was
Right.
mine?
Skip 'em.
I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was probably to be healthier and exercise. Some shit like that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm failing miserably at both.
Oh, and then make this podcast successful.
I'm still working
How
on that.
are we doing? How
You
are
guys
we doing?
are not helping. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I'm not
Really
helping.
aren't.
Like, none of you.
It's been a hard
He's
month.
right. He's not wrong.
I have brought 2 guests. Okay, 3.
It's April.
Three?
It's April.
That's true. But
How
you
many
saw
have you brought, Felipe?
Like 2.
Like
but-
2. The way you said it,
What
like
the
2.
He's talking
I
about
can't speak English
not only
now.
that, like sharing and trying to get the word out, making TikToks, making clips.
How many have you made?
uploading? He's supposed to, but we can help him.
Oh.
Look at him taking initiative. You can help him. I like that. Yeah.
See, we can help
I
him.
don't like you.
It's okay.
I'm gonna seriously. If we don't see any movement in the next few months, we're done with this. I'm done.
Don't say that.
Well,
Thank God.
yeah.
George, you could be done right now, motherfucker.
I'm kidding. Taking away my Monday.
We were supposed to
Monday
change
Night
it
Raw.
up this week.
Doing what?
Well, yeah.
What were we gonna do?
Stuff.
You're not part of it.
Dude, you know
I
what?
said a cheese
How about
mosa
that?
You're
Friday.
actually fired. I'm just
I
kidding.
said Chismosa Friday. And what chismes do we have, guys?
What did I tell you to do with that?
What did you tell me to do?
I told you you had a plan. I told you to tell me how you were going to execute it. You came up with a couple of ideas, and I said, all right, make it happen. Where are we at?
You always leave it up to me. I just said I procrastinate. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Seriously, what does that mean?
No, but like for real, what does that mean?
Did you lose weight when you stopped drinking? Or that was one of your things to make up for it.
Yeah, make up for the
I
drink.
can't
I
drink,
stayed
so I'm just gonna
there.
eat more. Okay. Still
but
have.
that was
we still have
No,
7
I
months.
actually probably did. I just didn't. I didn't keep going. So
So that was y'all's New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing great. Good.
I'm doing
You're
terrible.
doing terrible. You're doing terrible.
I'm working on it.
You're the only one that's doing good, apparently.
Bullshit. What
No,
the
I
past
am. I
week?
actually am.
The past
What was
week.
yours?
I didn't say. nobody asked me.
I'm asking you.
It was the same. It was get healthy, lose weight, which I think I have, but not what I'm supposed to. And I
Sorry,
think I said the
trying
same
to-
thing for the podcast, and then I said a second source of income.
Oh yeah. You did. How are you working on? How's that coming along?
Drug dealer.
I'm
Yes.
in the red. I'm just kidding.
Because you're too
Overdraft
nice.
fees are gonna crazy.
but I'm not giving up. So still working on it.
'Cause you're
Overdraft
too
I
fees
still
nice.
have the rest of the
Like
year.
crazy.
That's funny.
Um,
Did you
Well,
guys
thanks for depressing us, Adrian. That was great
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey, talking about
yeah,
that,
you guys suck.
talking about what?
didn't you say you were gonna go to visit us? Weren't y'all gonna go visit us at Chilaquiles?
Yeah, I'm still working on doing that.
I've been there like more times than I care to admit.
This is true, but
mean, I've been
we're
there.
all gonna go.
One time it was raining.
This weekend I am.
Oh, don't go this
free.
weekend.
Why not?
I'm not gonna be there.
Do you see?
Is anybody going to be there?
I hope not.
Good.
I hope-
Get my
People have
order.
to eat before they go do stuff.
I told him. I told him.
You should do a half day. You should do a half day.
I'll do a half day. I'll do Saturday
shut it down,
too.
Shut it down at noon. Do a Saturday because I think Saturday's gonna be crowded. Oh, it's gonna rain. Fuck it. Don't go.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain this weekend.
Saturday and Sunday.
It's 420. What do you feel? How do you feel about that?
I think church is gonna be interesting.
Easter on 420.
Church is gonna be.
Oh, Easter's on 420.
Yeah.
Oh shit, cool. You know what else is on this weekend? WrestleMania.
Nobody cares. We're already talking about sports. So
That's not sports.
Oh, dun dun dun. That's not sports. Dun dun dun.
No, but we're gonna watch it at the.
What? WrestleMania?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it.
all right, I have a question. Say you win a contest,
Of
Okay.
course.
and the prize for this contest is that any money that you've spent in the last 20 years on any one thing is given back to you. Whether it's like eating out, going to the movies, traveling,
Okay.
whatever. what are you gonna choose as the one thing you want all the money back for? Like, what would give you the biggest return?
Clothes.
Car?
And it can't be like paying your bills, obviously. Like,
Clothes.
A car? Would that be okay?
really?
Yes.
Beer.
You said the
Beer.
past year, so 2020.
20 years.
Oh, 20 years.
Oh, like
Clothes.
Like if I were
Clothes.
to
Beer.
100%.
if I go buy Cokes
Alcoholic
every single
beverages.
day, get all the money back. Is that what you're talking about? In the last
Whatever thing you have spent the most money on in the last 20 years, what if you had to choose right now, what do you think would give you back the most money?
Clothes and shoes.
eating fast food.
Alcoholic
cook.
beverages.
Beverages?
Clothes and
between
shoes.
20 and 30, bruh.
Yeah.
Shit.
In my defense,
All my money was going to beer.
that is including 20 years is a long time.
That's what we're saying.
Okay. For clothes and shoes?
Yes.
Nah, but you're not buying
Maybe-
it every.
maybe
I
for
mean,
girls.
apparently she
you
is.
win every weekend.
For girls, yes.
Are you hating on my life right now?
Do you need
You
to
have to
stop spending
understand.
that?
You said 20 years, right? I used to be, and this is a long time
bullshit.
ago.
Prior
Okay.
kids.
A lot, prior to kids, prior to marriage, I was of the mindset of you could not wear the same outfit
Why are girls like that? Because I know someone else that does that.
In the same year or just
in the
just
same
never?
weekend. What do you like? You can't wear
No.
the same outfit when you go out ever.
Yes,
Like ever again?
What do you mean? I wear the same outfit like twice a week.
No,
I
but
don't-
they're-
No. Like when you go out in
I
it,
get what you're saying, but
You can't go
you
out again.
can't.
what?
You can't go out in it again ever.
So what do you do with it? You just
I have like
you can
one
use
going
it
out outfit.
during the week, sure, if that's a thing.
I had a
if
friend.
it's appropriate.
If it's appropriate, you can't go out with it again.
She loved
So what
posting pictures. Oh,
Go ahead.
She loved posting pictures on Instagram, and she's like, if I ever post an outfit, it's like I can't wear it ever again.
Exactly.
Who?
That is
friend of mine.
valid. Yes.
Oh.
I agree.
So go back and look at all the posts for this podcast.
Yeah.
There's probably like 3 or 4 shirts that I wear, and every one of them.
They're
But
in
that, I
rotation.
think
Yeah.
I genuinely think it's a girl thing. I think it's a guy thing. You guys
there's
need.
guys out there that
I'm sure there
George.
is. I'm sure there is, and I'm
to
sure
a
that
certain
I'm sure there are girls that don't feel the same way, and that's fine. But I think it's a guy thing. Like it's.
Listen, I asked the question, you answered it. We shouldn't be judging you for it. I just think it's fucking
Agreed.
weird.
Don't judge me.
Yeah, I have 50 shirts in my closet. I wear 5.
Wait, hold on. Also,
I can't fit 50 shirts in my closet. I probably have 30, and I wear 5.
also, trends change.
Not if you're.
They've caught
A
up.
dude.
Not if you don't give
So
a
you
shit.
guys,
Yeah.
hold on. You
Pretty
guys have
much.
denim shorts.
Never.
Yes.
I'm not doing that, dude. I cannot. I denim
Car-
shorts
there's
like
cargo shorts all the way.
Yeah.
no. I will actually cargo shorts.
There are certain trends that don't. I mean, right now the '90s are back, but I don't have my clothes from back in the days. I
Joe
need
does.
to buy
I
more.
probably do.
I probably need to buy more clothes.
I see
I'm
what
not.
you're saying.
I'm not
Why do
the
you-
same size.
Okay, let's talk about
She's
that for a
trying to stay in
second.
the state.
All right, hold on. So let's go around the table. Clothes,
Food, fast food.
fast food.
Alcoholic beverages.
You really think so?
I feel like in my 20s, I spent a lot of money.
On just
I
a
think you
weekend.
spent
Like
a
at
lot
the-
of money
like at the
for your
clubs.
20s.
Were you
Huh?
Like it's relative, right? So it was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, maybe.
Were you a? Did you buy bottles at? Like, would you buy bottle service?
Whatever.
Whatever it
maybe.
took, damn it.
It's either that or food, fast food, I guess.
Put that on the American Express.
For me, it's
What
definitely.
if I just say
eating out.
food?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, well, I don't want to count
No?
groceries
Okay.
in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fast food.
Fast food. I'm saying food, like just eating out.
Yeah,
You're
eating
saying
out.
eating out. Eating out for me, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's what
Close.
You gotta
It's
save
100%
money for
clothes.
clothes.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, you
'cause that's
can't eat
still-
out if you got to buy clothes.
Yeah.
That is still my. That what is it?
You still have a problem.
I still have a problem
Uh-huh.
where yes, I will buy, but however, it has changed that it's not so much
years,
me is I
2005.
buy clothes for my kids.
I've traveled. That doesn't count. It's just for you. I've traveled a lot in the last 20 years. I still don't think it adds up to all the fun.
All the food, right?
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
That
100%
not even
clothes.
video games. dude.
Clothes and shoes.
I mean, I was just talking about that on the way here. Like, 20 years, 2005.
Yeah.
I feel like in my 20s, I spent a lot of money.
I still have it.
the amount of money I think in the last week I spent on food, I was like, God damn it. I just want to stop eating.
Oh yeah. Now if you have kids, it's a different thing.
Stupid.
Yeah.
But
It's a whole nother ballpark.
just do the.
But it would still be close. I have 3 girls.
Gas.
No.
Gas doesn't count.
Mm-mm.
It can't be anything that you have to do.
Oh.
Things that you choose to
Clothes is a necessity. You can't be walking around naked.
do. Do clothes the way I do clothes is a necessity. Clothes the way you do clothes is not.
Yeah.
Whatever. Judgmental Susie over here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going somewhere else though. What were we talking about? What were you talking about? I said, hold on, let's go around the thing, answer that question first, and then we'll. God damn it!
He said something about drinking, going out, buying tabs or buying bottle service. I'm trying to remind you like how the conversation was going because I know we.
You said drinking,
No,
Yeah, but-
something
especially
else.
in your 20s.
Well, fuck, I don't remember. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
All right.
What you got?
Why y'all looking at me?
I don't know.
Because
It's
you
'cause
said you
you
sounded
said-
like you were gonna
you
look
said
at.
you had the
You
whole
had your
list.
finger up.
Yeah, you don't want my list
Why not?
because y'all
What list?
don't like my life. Just kidding.
Oh,
Hey,
You
let's hear
so-
something.
that was so
Let's go.
depressing.
Well, no, I
You
was
feel
gonna
attacked?
bring up what has.
yes?
I feel attacked. I told you today was not a day about picking on me.
Hey, do y'all
Well, we
like
decided it was before we sat down. So
do y'all like parties that have themes? Like, hey, you have to
Yes.
show up and
I like. That's a good question. Let's talk about that for a second.
Themes like, I guess that's not costume, right?
Right. There's
Okay.
there's a theme or it's a costume party.
it's like think of it as a costume party, like a theme. It was like
Costume
oh,
parties, yes. Themes, I don't care too much about.
So on that, I'm probably not going to go to it, but there is a party coming up and it is a full-blown costume party.
Oh, that was my other question. Anyway,
It's next week,
speaking of
2 weeks.
Halloween,
24th.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
The 24th. Coming up.
20.
There
Okay,
you go.
And it's a
What is it?
superhero
Joker.
or a villain theme.
okay.
ooh, what are you gonna be?
Well, I'm not going. I just said I wasn't going to go.
You have to go as a
I don't think
Hulk.
I'm going.
No, I wanted to go as
Who?
Poison Ivy.
No,
Yes.
Which Poison Ivy?
Poison Ivy. The singer?
What? The movie that I've never seen? Is that what you're going to say? The Batman one. The original Batman.
Holy shit, woman, you got issues. You need to deal with it.
you got issues.
What was her name? Uma Thurman?
Uma Thurman? Okay.
That Poison
That
Ivy.
Poison Ivy. Okay.
Okay.
She was a hot Poison Ivy.
Oh, she was.
That's the Poison Ivy I wanted to go as, but I don't think I'm going.
Because you don't like costume parties.
Ivy Queen.
Evie Queen?
Oh, Ivy Queen.
That's a person. I'm
Yes.
not
Yeah,
going as Evie
yeah, I know.
Queen. No, I just, for other reasons, I don't think I'm going to go.
Okay.
Because there's like a party
She
after
hates
the
those
party.
people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
first thing that came up to my mind.
Like she
I was
liked the idea of the party, but then I have to hang out with those people. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like those
It's the
people.
antisocial that
Yeah.
comes out of me. Yeah. Mhm.
So where were we going with this?
Do you like?
Do you like themed parties?
Oh, theme parties.
Oh,
So you said you didn't like theme parties.
I like costume parties.
not
Theme parties, I don't care about.
Like,
like-
you don't care about or you don't care for.
I don't care for. Like if I show up to a party and it's a theme party, I'm like, cool.
So you don't care
I
about it.
guess. Yeah.
I think it depends on the theme.
Right.
I think it's more for the person that's doing it.
No, but okay.
No.
So do you
Oh.
remember the
the
fucking
3rd of December.
what was it called? The singing 20s gambling party we had at Richie's house.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was a themed party. It wasn't a costume party. You were supposed to dress up, but I
It's
wouldn't consider
true.
it a costume party. It was themed. I like that theme.
Mhm.
Or if you have like a, I don't know, whatever the theme is. If the theme
Like an
makes
80s
that party, I feel like if you have an 80s party, that's a costume party because you have to dress up. You have to dress up. You have to dress up for the party.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
If you
Well, I
have to
feel
dress
like-
up for the party, that's a costume party.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like that one was also
That one,
dressing up.
okay, that one was kind of. You're
It
right.
was.
You're right. You're right.
But
I had to buy stuff.
I like
you could
that.
have like,
I like that.
The theme for this party is fucking Vegas, and we're gonna gamble when you get here. I'm cool with that as long as I don't have to dress up.
Mm-hmm.
If the theme for the party is fucking arcade, and we're gonna play games when you get here, that's cool. I'm down with that as long as I don't have to dress up.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with themes. I'm not so down with like dressing up.
Mm.
Although I used to love, and I still like a good Halloween party.
Yeah.
But Halloween, it's meant to be
Right.
Dress
That's
up.
kind of the point of the Halloween party. Whereas others, I don't know.
where other parties, it's like, what am I supposed to wear to this event? I do ask that a lot, where it's like, what are we wearing?
Speaking of that, I went to an event yesterday
What?
And
Oh,
he wore
hold
the
on, I just gotta tell you
wrong
this.
shirt.
because this has never happened to me before, ever in the history of my life, and it's 47 years long. We just had this conversation about clothing, and I don't really give a shit. It was an event where I was told that the dress code was business casual. It was literally written in the email:
Nobody
business
knows what that
casual
is anymore.
or suits. Like that's how it's / or suits.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
I know what that means to me.
Okay.
Apparently, that does not is not the same thing for theater people. Because
Oh.
this was an event for theater people. And I have never walked into a place where I was overdressed, ever, in the history of my life.
Shit.
Never
really?
have I been overdressed.
I thought you were going to say you were underdressed.
I'm that all the time. That's normal for me.
You were overdressed?
What
Yes.
were you wearing?
I was wearing a Texas tuxedo. I was wearing jeans, boots, and a fucking jacket.
I was just gonna say
I was
the
overdressed.
I was just gonna say the Texas tuxedo
Yes.
is the perfect casual
that's
business
that's
casual.
about as dressed up as I'm gonna get. To me, that's business casual. To me, that's also you're going to a wedding. To me, that's everything. That's
Yes.
as dressed up as I'm gonna get.
Yes,
I was overdressed.
and you're gonna fit into regardless of how dressy or casual it is. You're gonna
Except
be,
for this one old gay guy that was like, that looks cool. Like, my
So
man.
how was
But
everyone else dressed?
Hold on, if
however
you're
the fuck they want it, I guess.
That
if
didn't
you
really
were
care,
complimented by a gay guy that your
No, I
outfit
wasn't.
was good.
I'm
Oh,
saying, except for
gonna
that
say.
one guy, I was overdressed.
Huh.
He was dressed better than me. 'Cause
That's
he
what I'm
just
saying.
looked
Nobody
cool.
knows what that is anymore.
I guess not.
I really don't.
goes
Business
with
casual?
loyalty.
Business casual, what would that be?
Loyalty?
Jeans and a shirt? A button up?
It depends on the business. I've always said business casual. It depends on the business.
Okay. So like
A
if I'm-
polo can be
It used to be business casual was a polo shirt, some khakis
and
tucked
dress
in,
or even
shoes,
dress
whatever.
pants.
Dress pants, whatever. That's business casual. But to me nowadays, because events like that have like it used to be, you only had that type of thing for business related companies would have business casual events. But
Yeah.
throughout the years, that's changed, and now every industry has events where it's business casual.
Yeah.
Well, business casual. If your day-to-day business requires you to dress in a suit, business casual is that, but casual.
Oh.
If your day-to-day business requires you to fucking wear work boots, I don't know what business casual is for that. You know what I mean? That's why nobody
valid.
knows what that means anymore.
I gotcha. Yeah, because it's
Unless you take it to mean business is business, right? If you're in the business world,
Yeah.
business casual is business casual for those people.
what would be business casual for a drug dealer.
Whatever the fuck he wants.
You're damn right. And then
Whatever
so,
he feels
So
like
that's what
wearing.
happened to you this
Especially if
weekend.
they're not friendly.
Especially
Yesterday,
if they're not friendly.
Especially.
I just derailed that conversation, but I thought it was funny that I was overdressed. Sorry.
I don't know what we were talking about.
Costume parties. And,
Costume
Oh,
parties.
hey,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
What? Oh, the reason I bring it up is because like what? Okay, what about a loteria costume, not theme party? You know what I mean?
Again, do I have to dress up like a loteria, or can I just show up and play? 'Cause
Well-
I'm down to show up and play.
Okay, but see, I think that's the confusing part, because when you said if it's a theme party, do you go dressed up as that theme? And obviously, for
Parents.
my head went to kids parties.
Yeah.
because
like I've had
if,
a mermaid theme party for Olivia. Or
right,
Leslie.
right. So
I didn't show up as a merman. like,
darn.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
But when I theme them, that doesn't mean that you or your kid has to dress up as the
Right,
theme.
that's
It's
just the
more
theme.
of that's what
What's
the
going
decorations
on?
are gonna look like. That's
Okay.
probably the costume that she's
So-
gonna wear or the shirt.
Look, I'm trying to think of something to do for a birthday party, and I brought it up because I need some help with that, guys.
So if you want to do a theme party, do a theme party. Make the theme fun for the guests, but don't make them dress up.
Don't make them have to buy something.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps. That probably makes it worse.
No.
Because if it's a loteria theme,
No, I'm
I'm
gonna do
instantly gonna think, are we gonna play loteria? Like that's where my head is gonna go. It's not gonna be let me dress like a person from the stack
Chalupa,
of.
she's
yeah.
gonna show up in a fucking
El mundo.
Tuxedo.
But do you see what I mean?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Where
I know what
my
you're talking
mind would not if someone has,
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe play some loteria. There'd be an answer, you know.
but that's where my mind goes. It's
I'm
like
gonna be La Rana.
that means your decorations
El borracho.
are gonna be
Sorry.
your decorations are gonna be loteria themed. Or like when they have a fiesta. It's all Cinco de Mayo shit. Like,
You
So
know,
I
like
think
that
you have to
famous,
clarify.
Milwaukee, fiesta, right? We talked about-
Are you talking about the little event y'all have over there?
you know what? I'm not inviting y'all to
He's got it
nothing.
out for you.
I know. I'm not inviting y'all to nothing. It's fine.
I thought we were picking on her today. We,
No.
guys,
Yeah,
we agreed to this.
I
Come on.
refuse.
We
Don't.
did. You know, that level from where he was to calling you that one thing, it's gone down. So we're good.
You're
it's
trying to
not
bring
over.
it back up.
It's not over.
You're trying to bring it back
Tread
up.
lightly.
So I think you need to clarify
Tread
though.
lightly. Lightly.
Genuinely,
Tread.
like
Tread.
as a person.
No TH, just try.
Oh, chingada.
Tread.
madre.
Sorry. Cool.
Yes, I will.
I
got
think
I
you
got
need to clarify that on your invite, on your whatever text message,
That's
whatever.
fine. No, you honestly helped me. Now I'm not gonna do anything. So,
Oh, okay, great.
Whose party was it for?
my mother.
Mm.
All right, you're invited to a party. You're invited to a party.
Nah, see no way.
When and where?
And 7th June.
I'm there.
Oh, no, you're
I'm busy.
invited if you'd like to go.
I don't
I'm
know if
busy
I'm gonna
that
be
day.
here.
Anyhow,
What's that? Friday?
it's Saturday.
I'm
She
busy.
turns 50 again, right?
60. Yeah, 50 again. Sorry.
May or may not make it.
And you bust her out. You are wrong.
Turns 30 again. Sorry. Anywho, yeah. Well, you wanted to bring up something from your list, right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I need you to bring up something from your list because I feel
No,
like you
because
feel
my
neglected.
shit is. No, I don't. And trust me, I don't feel neglected.
Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm really
All right,
hungry.
Everybody stop talking until Adriana says something.
'Cause that's weird. Stop. I was gonna ask you guys how you guys feel about the whole
Is that on your list?
yeah.
All right,
me
we
see.
can talk. All right, cool.
No,
no,
Wait,
go
is it on my
ahead.
list now that I
About the
think
whole
about it? It
what?
was on my
About
head.
the what?
All right, go.
The
Yeah, nobody
whole
cares.
see
I'm kidding. No.
can't stand y'all.
That's
The whole Collin County case with the
Colony.
who is Collin County?
What the hell happened in Collin County?
The high school kids.
What about them?
Okay, so can you recap the whole thing? Because I don't have all the details, and I just haven't had.
Well, see, and that's the problem is that there's so much misinformation, so I don't know what
Can
I
you give
know.
us your version of what you know?
Sure, I can give you my version. 2 kids, 2 high school kids. One is talking shit to the other. The other says, fuck around and find out. Not in those words, but essentially says, touch me and see what happens. Well, that happened and he was then stabbed.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was like
He ran.
he was getting harassed or whatever, and then
He was released
He's
on
like-
bond?
he pretty much told
Yep.
him like,
His bond was lowered.
if you don't stop, I'm gonna defend myself, and they didn't stop, and he defended himself.
Yeah.
Which,
He
Fafo.
fucked around and found out.
Fafo. And
Now-
he stabbed him and killed him.
For context.
Yeah, if you don't
for-
know what happened, he stabbed them and killed them.
Yeah.
And these are high school kids. And,
And-
has this happened at a
it was like
It was
a high
a- I
school
think it was a
meet
track
or
meet.
a
It was a
track,
race.
track
track
meet.
meet? A track meet, yeah.
Track meet, football meet. Is football season still?
No.
And one of the
Track meet.
what's his name?
Which one?
Carmelo Anthony?
Carmelo Anthony is his name.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
With a
saw
K.
that and I saw the picture and I was like, that's not Carmelo. Like I was so confused. I was like, what are you talking about?
So
So
I
if you don't
wanted
know, Carmelo Anthony's a very famous basketball player.
to know what your thought was about that.
Well, again, because we don't have all the details, I don't want to comment on it.
Boo.
So he was released, right?
Boring.
He was released
So his-
from jail after posting a $250,000 bond.
No.
The conditions of his bond put him on house arrest with an ankle monitor. He's accused of fatally stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at high school. Metcalf at high school track meet on April 2nd.
Yes.
So they're comparing this to the Rittenhouse.
Don't compare. That's two yes, I've seen that, and it's two completely different things. You cannot
And
like.
I'm just saying they're comparing.
so
him.
what-
like the
what are your
people that
thoughts
are
on it?
defending him?
Defending who?
The
Carmelo?
people that are defending Carmelo are comparing that Rittenhouse is free, and he shot and killed one guy or two guys,
I think 2 guys.
and in a state that he wasn't supposed to be. Carmelo was at a track meet that he was supposed to be at, doing what he was supposed to be doing. This guy went to another state.
Okay, but
for whatever, it wasn't supposed to be there. It
let's
was
just
carrying
get
an
past
arm.
the comparison. Do we know the facts? Like, was he actually being bullied? Was he?
That I don't know. I don't know
And
the
if
full
he
context
was-
of that.
I mean, everybody's been bullied at some point. Does that justify you killing somebody?
So here is my thing, and I think we've discussed it on here. Where
Yeah,
I
think
always
you're gonna
say,
say yes.
I always say, fuck around and find out.
Yeah,
And
you're gonna
that
say
is
yes.
not-
I got it.
That's not no. That's not a justification for someone. My thing is, stop fucking with people. Like
That doesn't make it right.
I'm not saying that it makes it right, but why do people
Why'd you have to say Whitey?
Whitey people.
For real.
why do people because I think we discussed this the last time where you know what you're capable of doing.
Yes,
You know what you are capable of doing.
yes.
Why do you think you know somebody else's capabilities? Because
That's
when
not the
you're,
point, though.
but it is because you're saying I'm gonna fuck with you to okay, you're telling me not to touch you. Okay, what the fuck are you gonna do? Let me touch you. Where if someone is like,
Apparently, he was. Well, when he told the police that, no. He was under a school tent and was told to leave. Anthony allegedly told Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens." According to a arrest warrant, what witness told police
Wait,
that
who killed who?
Carmelo Anthony killed
Carmelo killed Anthony.
Metcalf.
No.
Anthony killed. Yes, Anthony.
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
Oh,
Metcalf.
Metcalf. Yeah.
I think you said that. Anyway,
Sorry, I
go ahead,
thought-
keep
yeah.
going, yeah.
What witness told police that Metcalf
Metcalf.
then pushed Anthony to get him out of the tent. Anthony then reached into his bag and stabbed Metcalf.
I'm not justifying it. What I'm saying is, like,
It's okay.
No, it's not. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm saying, why do people continue to fuck with other people? Like, stop being under the impression that because I have morals and because I won't shoot somebody, that somebody else is going to have that same logic. So why would I push that somebody else's buttons
They're kids.
to see if
You
they will
shouldn't, but
fuck
they're
around and find
kids.
out?
But you keep saying that. Fuck around and find out.
You always tell that.
Like it's not a thing.
I do.
It's not a thing.
But it
Like
is
it's funny. It's fun to say.
No, it's like
in some cases it applies when it doesn't end with somebody dead.
Well, that took a turn.
it is a matter of stop messing with people. Like if stop being was the pushing and all that shit, was it necessary?
Right, but it happens every day all over the world.
So how do you say that? So when you walk around and you do what you do, you are under the impression that somebody else is going to has your same mindset, and you're willing to
No,
test somebody else's
Absolutely
limits.
not.
Why?
Because I'm smarter than that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And I mean, I didn't mean that the way it sounded, but you know what I mean. I'm not a child.
Which was what
Which-
happened in the story.
What were they, 16 or 17?
They're high school
Not that
kids.
that matters,
They're kids.
but
They were 17, 18, I think something like that. 17-year-olds. Yeah, 17. So they don't know better. In high school, you just want to mess with people just because it's fun. It's funny.
You're,
Is that a boy
fucking
thing?
telling me no.
Is that a boy thing?
Are you fucking serious right now?
About what?
Girls are the fucking they're the
No,
worst
girls are
bullies.
mean. Oh, I
Exactly.
agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
So what you're saying? Fuck around and find out. Like every fucking bully girl in high school is gonna get stabbed and killed. Because why'd you
No,
do that?
that's not
you
what I'm
fucking
saying.
deserved it.
I didn't say he deserved it. I said it's wrong.
No, fuck around and find out. You know. Talk shit about my shoes. I mean, bitch, I got a knife. You don't know what I'm capable of.
All right,
Why
Sagarella.
are you fucking
You know where
talking
I'm
shit?
from.
Exactly. You don't know my life.
I grew
That's
up in
what
the,
you're saying, though.
No, because it had nothing to do with
I
his.
grew up in the streets of Oak Cliff.
What you're saying is, if
Whiskey.
you don't know what other people are capable of, so don't fuck with them.
Yeah, I am.
That's what I just said. You don't know my life.
I'm not saying that one deserved. Nobody deserves. I'm saying stop fucking with people.
I'm from PG, homie.
I don't disagree with no. I don't think anybody disagrees with you.
What is No, I want to know what PG is.
Pleasant Grove?
Oh,
Let's move on. I don't think anybody disagrees with you in the stop fucking with people. Don't
Well,
bully people.
my
Like that's
point-
dumb.
my point to that conversation was if y'all thought, but if you guys don't know anything about it, then it's a
Well, we know
pointless
what you know,
conversation.
but the fact nobody knows all the facts.
They're making it a race thing.
Yeah.
They're
at
always going to make
least-
it a race
at
thing.
least
Yes, that's great. That's fine.
Media
That's
media wise, they're making it a race thing. And my main question was, do you guys think it was a race thing?
No.
Okay,
No.
I agree. I don't either. But I was just asking if somebody else that didn't know, like the full any of it, if
But
they.
why
thought
do you
the same-
like killers? Like we just
I
want to know.
don't like
As-
killers.
just
I'm
as a
in the
whole. Like,
legal.
why are you okay
I-
with killers?
I'm not okay with killers.
You keep saying that, but
When do I?
I mean,
I'm not okay with killers. I assure you, I am not.
So you like Kyle.
yeah.
No. I
You're
do
not okay with white killers.
Really?
Damn, dude, you racist.
Aren't they? No.
Why?
You didn't say it right. It doesn't work.
You have to say it right.
My bad. Sorry. So we're done with the.
Are we done with you being okay with killers?
What the hell's going on?
Sure.
There's a lot of noise going on in my house.
Okay.
All right, last one.
All right. Cool.
What's the easiest money you ever came across? Like, you did something, you got money that you probably shouldn't have. You didn't have to do anything. You got money, like
Like, how are we talking about? Like $20 or like
whatever it is. It's relative. So you choose.
shit? That's hard. I don't know. Like going back.
I have one, but I didn't do anything. Well,
That's kind of the
That's
point.
what. That's the point.
I mean, it's complicated, but
Explain it to us. We got time.
car accident.
That's a good one. Yeah.
We were rear-ended,
Just
and
gave you money.
I mean, they don't just give
No,
you money,
you had
but
to
sure.
sue. So you did something.
Mhm.
All right. Cool.
But it wasn't my fault.
easy money. All right. Cool. It
Was rear-ended.
It wasn't your fault. You sued
Yeah, because they wouldn't pay
for fixing your car.
Man, this.
they wouldn't pay for damages. They wouldn't take. It's one of those like crappy insurances, so they deny everything, even though it was a fucking rear end.
Okay. That's what she said. George?
I don't know. Betting on a game or a fight. I can't think
Oh,
of.
that's a good point.
Yeah, dude.
I got to rethink my answer.
Fuck.
Like for me, it's
Lots of money or little bits of money?
It's just
We're
it's
talking about-
relative again.
yeah,
if
it's
you were 13 and you came across $20, that's easy money.
easy $20.
I can't think of anything.
Like nowadays, it's like I bet against my own team and I know I'm gonna win.
So Fernie asked this question because Fernie asked all the questions,
He does.
and what he said was what I would have said until I thought of this thing when you said the
Uh-huh.
betting thing. When we were like at probably 13, we used to go to the flea market every Sunday and just like sell shit, and we would just like look around the house and find shit or whatever.
You would.
And one time I don't know how or why, we loaded up the truck, my dad's truck, with all of their old shit and just shit we had laying around the house or whatever. And we would go to the flea market and set up, and I don't remember how much they charged us, but whatever it was not enough that we wouldn't make money every fucking Sunday.
Mhm.
Like we would just show up at 6, unload the fucking truck,
Were you?
Were you taking?
and we would just sell shit like shit that we weren't gonna use, like whatever.
Yeah.
And people like, there was this one time where we pulled up, and people were taking shit off our truck. Like we wouldn't even
They were
we
helping
didn't have
you
time.
unload?
Yeah, we didn't have time to set up and like.
You had good stuff then.
You're right.
Evidently,
That's what
but
I'm
it wasn't
thinking.
ours. Like it was our parents, or they would buy it, or they would do something, and would just give it to
Lord.
us. And me and him had to go sell it, so we would just make money.
Damn.
And so we would stay up all fucking night Saturday, drinking Dr Pepper, eating pizza, watching movies, take a nap, wake up at 5, wash our face, whatever, load up the truck and go. And we just like start unloading, and people would start buying shit. Like it was fucking fun.
That sounds like fun.
When you're
¿Cuánto?
like 13, 14 years old,
20.
yeah. Exactly. Like you don't put prices on shit, you just wing it. You know what? That looks like it's worth 20 cents. That one's $20. People still buy this shit. Like it's stupid.
That fork is 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
real quick, this is the first time that happened to us at Chilaquiles where someone came and was like, "Oh, we want chilaquiles or a hot dog." So they ordered, and they're like, "Oh, we'll just sit down." I was like, "Okay." I usually charge people, but then this time I was like, they wanted to sit down. I was like, I don't want to bother y'all. Just eat, and then I'll charge you. So they eat and everything. He was like, they're like, "Hey, can I get the tab or whatever?" I was like, "All right, that'll be $32." I was like, "What the?" That was the first time anyone's been like, "That's expensive." I'm like, "Well, I mean, you didn't
Are
ask."
the prices not on the
They
thing?
are. They
Okay.
are. I was like that.
Oh, that was on them then.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah. Anyways,
Agreed.
First time I went, there wasn't any prices.
Yeah. I was shocked too, but
And then, and even when I paid, he didn't give me the prices I was paying.
No, Jeff sucks
I'm
as a
talking about
waitress,
you.
just so you know. Yeah.
I'm the waiter.
Terrible
You were like,
waitress.
"Give me your card," and
Oh,
you were about
that's
to
not
charge,
good.
and I was like, "How much is it?"
I haven't gone. I'm sorry.
But it was your first time.
I still don't do it.
Let us know if you're gonna do this Sunday. We're all free. We'll go.
Okay.
Do
Give
whatever.
me a cambio? No, there's no change.
Dude, this week I was, we didn't have change, and someone was like, gave me 100. I'm like, you can have it, dude. Here.
You gotta be careful with carrying all that cash with you,
Wait.
though.
So, hold on. Sorry. Back to the question.
Yeah.
The easiest money I ever came across. I was at work, and this is like, it's probably been 8 years now. And Pumas was gonna play America in the final,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just sitting at my desk, minding my own damn business.
Okay, you didn't bring it up. All right, cool.
This dude walks in, and it was David. Actually, David, one of our former guests. He's been here. He found the guy was looking for somebody to bet. He was a Pumas fan. I'm an America fan. So he brought him over to the office, and the guy's like, "You want to bet?" I'm like, "Well, not really, but I mean, all right, sure, let's go." He's like, "All right,
dude.
$100 a goal." And this is in Mexican soccer. If you don't know this, it's they play a home game and an away game. So they play 2 games, and then whoever scores the most goals in those 2 games wins the trophy. So, it wasn't a championship. It was like the semifinal or some shit like that. Because they don't do that I don't think they do that in the final.
No, they don't.
It's just the one game,
just
right?
one
Yeah.
game.
When in the final?
Yeah.
It's 2 games.
It's still 2 games. Whatever. I don't remember the details. The point is, he said $100 a goal, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, it is.
that's excessive. But
You
I figured
You feel
it's
that.
soccer.
Fuck.
1-0, 2-1, 3-1. Either way, one of us is out $100.
Yeah. Wait.
I think the
What-
first game was like 1-1 or 0-0, whatever. Just look up Pumas and America in the playoffs. America went on to score like 6. They killed them in the second game. It's like 6-0.
Nice.
And this is it's irrelevant a little bit, but not really. At work, the work dynamic is I'm the boss, and this guy was just one of the workers.
Yeah.
And
Did he
I'm
quit
like,
his job?
as the game goes on, I'm feeling worse and worse and worse. I'm whooping his ass. By the end of the game, I'm up $600. I'm like, holy shit, I can't. Like, I
can't take this guy's money.
You didn't take the money.
But
Okay.
when I went to work on Monday thinking I'm not gonna take this guy's money. Like I can't. He's whatever.
Yeah.
And then he saw him, was like, "Give me that shit."
And then he walks in, and I see the look on his face, and he's like, I did this to me. You didn't do this to me. And also, it's like the whole, it's a male thing. It's a Mexican thing. It's a pride thing where like, if I don't take his money, that's more of an insult.
Yep.
So I took his money. I don't remember what I bought with it. I probably bought that guitar with it. If I'm not, I think I bought that guitar with it. Anyway, that was easy because I was just sitting there. It was Friday. I'm going
They
home.
came to bait
This
you.
guy
Showed
walked in,
up.
called me out, like, all right. And then Monday, he handed me $600. I'm like, nice.
Easy money like that. I think it was
does
one of
it?
the fights.
100 a goal.
Fights.
When he said that, I'm
The
like,
fight.
dude, that's ridiculous. But then, you know this. It's soccer.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be that bad.
I would have thought maybe 2-2 or something like
Exactly.
that, or 2-3-2 or something, or 1-0. I don't know. No, you're right. You're right. You know, the one person that does that to me, who will just be like, "Let's bet." It's my father. I'll be watching just something, and then I'll get a call from him. He's like, $100. Like, no, dude, I don't want to take your money.
I don't want to take your money.
Yeah. But anywho, betting is like gambling is fun.
It
I
is.
only
is, but
like
it's
the
scary.
slots.
It's scary.
The
Huh?
sluts. I only like the sluts.
That's all. Me too.
Me too.
I only like the sluts. That's it. That's my fun.
Anywho,
I wish I was good at betting.
I like doing the boxing with the numbers.
It was $500. I just found it. It
okay.
was 2018.
I was winning
Cuartos
those.
de final.
Yeah.
Final score 7-2.
You get the 12th round.
Oh, so yeah. Okay, so you just okay.
I've
500.
never won
Damn.
one of those fights where he falls on the round that I get.
Me neither.
You always win the 12th round.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way you can win. Yeah.
I hate those because it's
Fucking
like
boxing sucks now.
I was
Yeah,
just
it
gonna say
does.
boxing isn't like it used to be, where
Yeah.
you used to watch the fights and somebody
Get
was
one-
getting knocked
You
out.
get one on a Tyson fight. You're like,
Well,
fuck
because
yeah.
okay, let's be fair. We used to watch Tyson fights and Cesar Chavez fights,
Yes.
Yeah.
and somebody was getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
I like last time we did it at the what was it, Pacquiao and I forgot what fight it was we were watching. I was like,
last time.
Pacquiao
yeah, at
Mayweather.
Richie's house.
Pacquiao
wasn't
doesn't fight
Pacquiao.
like
No, not Pacquiao. Why did I say Pacquiao? My bad.
I'm like Pacquiao Mayweather.
Canelo.
Man, when's the
Was
last
it
time you
Canelo?
went over there?
I don't know what it was. Anyway, it sucked.
Yeah, dude, it sucked. I'm like, I didn't want to bet. I was gonna tell you no,
But it's gambling though.
but
It's
yeah,
fun.
then my gambling
That's-
instincts
I
came out. I was
mean,
like,
you still have what?
a one chance. 1 out of 12?
7% chance.
Whatever the chance is, it's still there. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter who's fighting. The chances are the same.
If you get
You get
12.
12.
you win.
Chances are pretty good.
Anyhow,
Suppose.
All right.
Y'all suck. We're done.
welcome back.